Good morning, all you texture overlay fanatics. Jan the Photoman here, Jan Armour, Wakefield, Rhode Island. We're going to lay this texture in Photoshop, this image that I photographed way back in Bristol, Rhode Island, on top of Lady Liberty over here. As you can see, I've kind of already done it, but let me throw this away so I can show you how I did it. Okay, so we have Labor Liberty with a light colored sky on the left over here, and we have the texture over here. So if you use the move tool, V is the shortcut key for the move tool. The move tool is right up here. If you touch that, you can move this texture layer on top of Lady Liberty. So I've selected the move tool. I'm just going to drag it over. You see it going over. If you hold the shift key down, it'll center up. And there it goes. Now, let's put this away so we can see what's going on a little better. Now we've got, you can see if you look at the layers palette, which I've opened over here. Layers palette is, by the way, you access the layers palette right here, check layers, and layers will show. I have that checked. Anyway, we're in this layer right here, and this is now the texture layer, and this is the Liberty layer. Now, we will transform this texture so it completely covers Lady Liberty and then blend it in using blend modes. So let's transform, Command or Control T to transform a layer. And you see now I have the boxes here. Now you can't see all the boxes, and if you use the shortcut Command 0, it'll expand so that you can, like so. So we've expanded this out, and we will now proceed to fill up our layer, Lady Liberty, with this. And by the way, you see the pink? See how the pink is snapping in? Did you see that? You see the pink snaps in like that? Click. I have View Snap turned on, and that helps you snap it in. Anyway, I think we're all set here. Let's make it a little smaller so it fills the screen here like we got. And let's try to resize this box so that we can see what's going on. Now you notice there's a little patch down here that I don't like, brown patch that was left there. I'm going to pull the transformation down a little bit more. Once you've got the transformation the way you want it to be, you see I really haven't committed yet. I haven't committed to that transformation with the checkbox, so you need to do that. So I'm going to check that, and now it is committed. So now let's blend it. The blend modes are located underneath this normal pull down. I'll zoom up a little bit so you can see. I'll pull the blend modes down. Now I use the darken, the multiply, the overlay, soft light, and hard light most of the time. I do use some of the others. I've been known to use vivid light and linear light and pin light, and I've been known to use lighten and screen. Most of the time I will try these first and see how they go and choose one of them. So let's try the overlay mode. Let me zoom back out so you can see it. There's the overlay mode. Excuse me. The overlay mode is right here. That doesn't work. So let's try another one. Soft light. Nope, that doesn't work. Hard light. No, I don't like that either. But what I will like probably is multiply or darken. Let's try darken first. Darken's good. I think I want a little more intensity in it, a little darker, so I'm going to try the multiply mode. Good. Multiply is just what I want. I like that. But I need a layer mask so that I can paint some of this out so it doesn't show across her. And you do that down here. There's layer mask right down here. If you click on this, you're going to add a layer mask to this texture layer, and then we'll paint out that spill that goes across Lady Liberty. So I clicked on this. Now I have a layer mask. Now I'm going to paint with my paintbrush over Lady Liberty so that I can erase some of this spillage from the crack that shows on top of Lady Liberty. Now you need to have the black paintbrush painting. The black paintbrush is found here right now. It's set for the white paintbrush as the foreground. We don't want that. We want the black paintbrush. You can use this little thingy here, this little arrow that'll switch them. Or, by the way, you can switch them with the X key. X key switches them. And I'll pick the B for paintbrush. I'll pick that. And I will take a look at the size of my brush. If I use the left bracket key, I can make it smaller. The right bracket key will make my paintbrush bigger. And by the way, this works very well on lots of different tools. And I'm going to start painting. Make sure I'm set at 100% opacity up here. I'm going to paint. Now, you don't have to be too careful because you can correct it later, which I want to show you. So I painted it out very quickly. So if you can see right here that I've pretty much covered everything. See what the mask is looking like over here? The mask is indicating that I have burned a hole in the mask, and Lady Liberty is showing through. That's exactly what I want. But you'll notice up here that I overdid it a little bit. So if I switch back to the white paintbrush, X will switch back, or I can switch back right here. Now I can paint back in. So the mantra to remember is black reveals, as you see over here, black revealed, white conceals. Now I'm painting back in with white to conceal my sloppy painting. And you can do this as many times as you want. You can make a good job of it. I recommend that you work large. I'm not working large, but if you work larger, in other words, large Lady Liberty, and work on it that way, you can get a very seamless, you can do a very good job, very seamless layer mask. Okay, we're done. So there's Lady Liberty. She's been blended, remember, with the multiply blend mode right there. That's checked. And basically you can save this as a layered file. It'll be a Photoshop file, or you can flatten it. If you choose to flatten it, layer, flatten right here, or if you want to flatten it over here, we've got a little flyaway, layer, flatten down here. Let's pull that over so you can see it. Wait a minute. Layer, flatten right here. I just flattened it, and now I can save it. That's it for today. Hope you enjoyed the layer masks and texture overlays. Jan Armour from the cabin in Wakefield, Rhode Island. Bye.